Hello everybody. So here I am, my first official Instagram live. I'm just going to wait a few minutes here and see who's going to pop on. I am going to be talking a little bit today. Hello there. I'm going to be talking just a little bit today about some easy tools to clear toxic energy from your body and from your field. Now, we'll just get right into it. I'm going to try and make this short but sweet. I've got my trusty notes here, but keep in mind that I may go off on a few tangents. Hi! Oh, my sister-in-law's here. Hey, Miranda. I'm so glad you can be here. So, toxic energies. What are toxic energies? Really, my definition of a toxic energy is anything that creates a tightness or blockage in your body or in your soul or in your mind, or an emotional blockage, anything that kind of keeps you from being in the flow. And we all know the sensations of being in the flow, right? And when we're in the flow, we feel happy, we feel excited, we feel at ease, we feel energized. So it's important to stay in the flow, but we live in a world where toxic energies are everywhere and very easily absorbable, especially for those of us who tend to be sensitive to energies. I went through a period in my life where I was absorbing a lot of toxicity, and I just didn't really know the tools that I know now to help alleviate those things. I was traveling all over the world, working nonstop, doing something I really love to do, teaching dance all over the world. But, just about every weekend, I was around like hundreds, if not thousands of people, and being the sensitive person that I am, I was just absorbing a lot of stuff. And, also with travel can be toxic. You're not sleeping regularly like you have been, you're being exposed to radiation, yada, yada. So we tend to absorb toxicity from all over. It can be from food, toxic relationships, toxic negative self-talk, anything like that. So I think you're all on board with me wanting to know some easy tools to clear toxic energy, right? And to help you be in alignment with your life force. Yes? Can I get a yes? So touching back on why this is important to me, there was a period of time in my life when I was traveling a lot and working nonstop and unable to say no, where I just started to get sick, like all the time. I was getting sinus infection after sinus infection. I was feeling tired all the time. I just really didn't feel like myself. I didn't feel in alignment. And I kept seeing doctors, and the doctors just kept prescribing antibiotics. And those of you that know me well know that now I'm just a real believer in, whenever possible, going the natural route to help ourselves feel better. And that all kind of happened for me when I went through that period of being sick and antibiotic. And then eventually I ended up on a job in Arizona, and I just really wasn't feeling well. And I was still able to function, like I was teaching, I was dancing, I was doing the whole thing. And just I had this moment where everything in my being was like, go to urgent care, like go right now. There is something really that needs your attention. And I was supposed to judge that night, a dance competition, and I listened. I finally stopped and just tuned in and listened to my intuition, went to urgent care, and I discovered that I had a staph infection, and staph infections can be fatal. So thank God I listened. And it was that time, like in that urgent care, I had this moment that I just made a commitment to myself that I was going to really come back to myself, come back to my intuition, and work on being in alignment and clearing toxicity. So that's my story. So what are some things that you can do to help you clear toxic energy? We're going to go over 3 exercises. And we're going to cover a visual exercise, an auditory exercise, and a kinesthetic exercise. Each of us tends to have like a dominant way that we learn and that we process things. So I've designed these short, little, easy tools for you guys to cover each of those things. So I want you, if you're here with me now, to just go all out. Some of these things might feel a little bit uncomfortable, and that's okay. Sometimes, it's necessary to push past that boundary, past the limit of comfort, to come out on the other side feeling better and feeling accomplished. So the first exercise we're going to go over is just a quick, really, really awesome brief visualization. I call it a visualization meditation. And you can do this anytime, day or night. Super, super simple. I know for me, I'm a mommy and I don't often have a lot of time to go and zen out and do my ohms and do a 30-minute meditation. So I use this regularly every day to just reset and to clear any blockages or toxicity from my body. So we're going to do it together. I know I'm talking really fast, so I'm going to slow down a little bit. If it feels good for you, go ahead and close your eyes. You're just going to take a few breaths. And just, while you're breathing, just make that commitment to your body, to your being, that you are honoring your body and asking to be in fuller alignment. And now all we're going to do is we're just going to visualize from the top of our crown, the top of our head, just energy, just light, moving all the way from the crown, through the spine, through your whole system, down through your feet and into the earth. And as we visualize that light moving through, you can also visualize anything that's been holding, just dissipating. So just take a couple of breaths here, just being with that light, just feeling little subtle shifts occur in your body. And you can spend as much time or as little time with this as you need. You can touch on the chakras, the crown, the third eye, the throat, the heart, the solar plexus, the sacral chakra, and your root chakra, just feeling those all with light and seeing that light just move through every fiber of your being. And just come on back. So that's super easy one to do. And why visualization works is because it's like the connective tissue between the physical world, like the physical reality that we see and feel and touch, our tangible experiences, and the metaphysical. And I don't know, I feel like someone said this somewhere at some time, but sort of my mantra is, if you can see it, you can be it. And working with the light frequency is really powerful, because the way that light moves vibrationally is that, I think of it this way. I visualize if you think you have a full cup of water, right? Say your water might be murky. That's the toxic energy. If you take new water, pure water, this light, and you pour it into the cup, all of that stuff that's already in the cup is just going to spill over and spill out, and it's going to be replaced by that light frequency. So super easy. Did you guys like that one? Does it feel good? Let me know. Secondly, this one is so easy and one of my favorites. I love to move sound. I love to sing. I love to talk. I love to shout. And I think in our culture, hi everybody, and thanks for all the hearts. Oh! Hi, Ani. And I think in our culture and in our world, we don't really give ourselves the freedom to move sound as much as we could. And the throat chakra is a really, really powerful center for releasing energy. It's our expression, it's our communication, and the throat is directly linked with the sacral chakra, which is our creativity, our manifesting, all of that stuff, our passion. So one of the number one things I do with my clients, all the time, and many of them say, oh, this feels really awkward, but all we do to move energy is we just take in a breath, and when we take in the breath, we just imagine light coming in, and then on the exhale, we just move sound. So you can do any sound you want. It can be an om, it can be an ah, it can be a ugh, whatever it is. So let's do it together. Take a big deep breath in, and exhale, and again. Whatever sound wants to come out, and you can go if that's what you need to move. And often we just do that until we feel like the sound becomes something new. And you guys, it works. It works every time, because we are vibrational beings. You know, even in the Bible, I think it says in the beginning there was sound. So please, if nothing else, just start doing some ahs. And you can do it anywhere. It doesn't have to be obvious. You can be in the middle of a rehearsal or with your child or at the grocery store, and you can just, you know what I mean? Super easy. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I'm going to get to the last one now, and this is also one of my favorites. So those of you that know me also know that I'm a mover. I'm a dancer and a choreographer, and I just love movement for so many reasons. And, you know, it is in our nature, because we're vibratory beings, to move. Energy is always moving. Light is always moving. Sound is always moving. The only thing that is definite in this world, in this experience, is that things are ever shifting, ever changing, ever moving. Even when you're sitting in stillness, movement is flowing, right? So here's something super simple you can do. I call it the wiggle shake, and that can look a number of different ways. But I know that you guys have all done this, and I see my child do it all the time. Like if she's having a moment of frustration, or if she's bored, or, you know, if her flow is not flowing, she just moves. She just like shakes to get it out. So that's your third exercise, just to wiggle. You can shake your hands, you can shake your body, you can just like move around, just any kind of movement, the wiggle shake. So I know a lot of you guys that are here now are dancers, and I think that that one will serve you well. So that's it. I told you it would be short and sweet. 3 very simple tools to clear toxic energy. I know that for a lot of people, they're like, how do I even do that? What even is toxic energy? Why do I absorb it? You know? And a lot of people associate like the act of clearing toxic energy with this big grand gesture. Like you have to go to yoga class, you have to commit an hour to meditating, you have to go and see a practitioner. Like, you guys, there's a million different ways that we can clear toxic energy, and these are just 3 very, very simple ones that I use every single day. So I hope that you will use them. I see so many of you guys that have joined today, and I really, really appreciate you being here. If this interests you and you have questions, please, you can go ahead and ask them here, or feel free to DM me. And if you, hi Sienna, oh my gosh, you're the best. And also if, you know, you have further questions, I think I just said that, or if you want more support, this is work that I do with people all the time outside of my work as a choreographer and dancer and teacher. I also work as a Reiki master and transformational coach, and like I said, there's a million ways, and I've got a lot of tools that can help you. So if you're feeling called, ask me anything. I hope you guys have a beautiful and blessed day. I'm sending you so much love and Reiki and just all the good stuff, all that beautiful, powerfully aligned life force energy. And the last thing I want to say is this: give yourselves some grace and some credit, because oftentimes also, you know, we tend to feel guilty, or we feel like we're a failure when we do find ourselves in those spaces of absorbing toxicity, or when we're sick, or when we're, you know, our emotions are kind of in flux. We tend to blame it on ourselves. And yes, you are the creator of your own reality, without a doubt. But we also are part of this collective reality, right? And because we chose as souls to embody, to come here in this dimension, it's our nature to be on some level affected by the collective reality, to be affected by our daily experiences, our interactions, all of that. So it's just really important that you have grace with yourself. Just when you have those moments, know that you have these tools and hopefully some others, and that you're human, and it's okay, and you're gonna get through it. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Mwah! Thank you so, so, so much.